Hi, this is Dick Shurman. I am a Chicago-based blues producer and historian. I produce Little Smokey's 2 CDs under his own name and Lee Shot Williams's Cold Shot CD on Black Magic. I never was in the studio with Big Smokey, but I knew him fairly well and liked him a lot. So I want to talk about my friendships and working relationships with these three brothers and cousins who I've always been very proud to know. Let me talk about Little Smokey first. I became aware of him when I came back to the University of Chicago to start school in the fall of '68 and met a couple brothers around the campus area, the Berg brothers, who used to go see Little Smokey a lot at the Playhouse, and they would talk about him. And I remember they'd say, "Oh yeah, there's one Smokey that made all the records, but we go see the other one because he's working a lot more." And it was true at that time. I don't think Little Smokey had done much recording, certainly nothing under his own name. And Big Smokey had the Lowdown Back Porch Blues album on King and a few other 45s. So the Berg brothers told me about Little Smokey, and then one night in early '69, I was at Pepper's Lounge on 43rd Street, and Little Smokey and Fred Johnson, who owned the Playhouse and a lot of other places where Smokey worked over the years, was riding around with Smokey in his taxi cab, and they stopped by Pepper's and sat in for a little bit. And so that's the first time I heard Smokey live. I don't remember talking to him much at all, but I remember being impressed by his playing in an Albert King mode that night. And then about a year later, I had moved back to Seattle, where I grew up, to finish school. And in late '69, a couple friends of mine out there wanted to get into the blues booking biz, so they wrote me in. They know I knew a lot of the Chicago people, so they asked me to help them out, and we booked Magic Sam to come out and play some dates in the Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, we did that on a Sunday, and the next morning I got a phone call that Magic Sam had died suddenly of a heart attack, not his first heart problem, unfortunately. So to fill in for Magic Sam, we ended up booking Johnny Littlejohn, and he brought Little Mac Simmons's band to back him, partly because Mac had a working van they could drive, I think. And the drummer who came out was Bill Warren, who played either drums or trumpet with Smokey pretty much every Saturday night for decades. And Bill had a live tape. It was just a quartet, Jesse Boucher on organ,